Let me tell you a story about when I was a young professor. It was a warm summer day in Calgary, the crown jewel of Canada, in the heart of maple syrup country. Back then, the syrup was flowing and the economy was booming. Here at USC, we had barrels on barrels of the liquid gold, and we were living like kings. So one day I was teaching a class, Nanoscience 101 if I recall.
Dr. Moose, Dr. Moose, oh heavens me, all our maple syrup has been stolen. Dr. Moose, can you help us figure out who did it?
The whole scene is seemingly wiped clean. That burp clearly knew what he was doing. He only left behind these mysterious markings, and we couldn't find them in any of our databases. There's no way we will ever figure out who did this.
Aw, that's too bad, eh? We'll head right back to the lab and get to the bottom of this mystery right away. Alright, class. Since the prints are nowhere to be found in the database, we must develop a method that allows us to analyze the prints without relying on the fingerprint pattern.
Well, Dr. Moose, what about analyzing the composition of the sweat?
Well, hey, that's a great idea there, Beaver. That'll work. Now, can anyone tell me the main components of sweat?
Isn't it mostly water, salt, and biomarkers that are excreted from the body?
Hey, that's absolutely correct, Bear. Nice work, eh? Every person secretes different compositions of biomarkers based off their diet, lifestyle, and genetic traits. Maybe we can identify our thief using their unique sweat composition. So now we gotta pick a biomarker detecting the prints. Any ideas, folks?
Well, how about an enzyme, something like lysozyme? It's an antibacterial protein found in sweat.
Hey, sounds perfect to me. Let's target the proteins using quantum dots. They're small, semiconducting particles that fluoresce colors in the visible range when excited with UV light. In our design, we're going to employ cadmium telluride core quantum dots with cadmium sulfide shells functionalized with DNA aptamers. Aptamers are single-stranded DNA strands designed to bind target molecules, in our case lysozyme, with incredible specificity.
So now that we've made the particles, we'll be able to use this method with the help of a UV lamp to incubate surfaces and illuminate the prints.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, quit horsing around. And yeah, the amount of lysozyme can help us determine the identity of the thief in our mysterious maple syrup case.
Let's head to the scene of the crime and see if we can catch the thief.
Well, I reckon there must be some prints on that hockey stick there. Let's take a look. Goose?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You caught me. I'm sorry. I just love maple syrup so much I couldn't stay away.
Well, heck, as long as you tell us where you're storing the syrup and that none of it's been harmed, we won't have any problems here. And I'm sure the inspector will let you off real easy.
You've always been a little suspicious, Goose, but Dr. Moose is right. We'll let you go as long as the maple syrup is safe.
Yeah, that pesky old Goose has gotten tangled up in many a heist since then. Still hasn't learned that we'll catch him every time.